Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lunch Break today. I am here with Pastor Stacey Walker, not Jay, bald like Jay.
We're kin.
That's right. Brothers for sure.
Yes,
but
brothers for
not
sure.
Jay.
Yeah.
So it's good to have you. Thank you for being here today, Stacey.
Thank you for having me.
We always love to have guests on. Love to have you on here with us as well. And one of the reasons I asked you to be here was because, as we know, Jay is out of town right now. He's on his little prayer sabbatical, is what I've been calling it, a prayer sabbatical. It's not necessarily rest for him because he is praying and fasting and talking to the Lord and working through, where are we headed, get some focus, doing some things as far as, what does the future hold for Northwest with sermons and that kind of thing and the direction. But still, I've been calling it a sabbatical anyway. It's probably not accurate. But but I did want to have you on here to give us an idea of what we can look forward to this Sunday, because it's always great to have you in the pulpit, always.
Yeah, so, this series has just been a really good series to have, devoted. What a wonderful way to start off the year. Jay has talked about a couple aspects, fan versus being on the field,
Right.
Being devoted to apostles' teaching and in the prayer, which is part that he's focusing on now, praying for congregation. But then there's that aspect of fellowship, and
All
so
right.
I'm gonna be talking about the fellowship. What did they do? What did the people of God do on Shabbat? Let's go. Let's take it all the way back. What did they do? Why was community so important? Why come to the building? What is the significance of coming to the building and getting together? So I'll be going down those roads and talking about some of those things.
Okay, good. When he told us, the staff, that he was going to be out and you were going to be preaching that Sunday and what it was going to be about, I thought, oh, Stacey is the perfect person to preach about this on Sundays, because I know you are so passionate about community. I see that as a youth sponsor and being able to serve alongside you in that capacity, and how you just really pour into the kids and remind them and are really teaching them and guiding them into how to be in community together. But I know you are so passionate about community.
Yes. We struggle because one of the biggest resources I say all the time is God gave us one another. He gave us community, because inside a community you have everything you need. We're talking local church versus universal church. So every little pocket of believers he has formed together, so we have all these skills and talents that we need, to accomplish whatever we need in the community where we are. And so, with the groups. So we're a church of groups, if you didn't know it. So if you're not in a group, go ahead and look on the website. She's done a great job with the layout, and sign up for one of the groups. So, but through the groups is how we find out what's going on in the church. It's frustrating, and I know it is for you, for someone to say, I didn't know.
Right.
We have various different outlets of letting people know things, but being in one of your community groups is the biggest way.
That's
and
true.
so you can keep up with what's going on with the families that's in your groups, with all the different events, in people's homes that you may not know about.
Right.
But it's communicated a lot of time, person to person, and not necessarily over the different ways. So we just have different layers of it. So community is one of those things that we're focusing on for the year. I know for sure.
So we talked about, that you said we have groups that meet in people's homes, but they also meet here at the church. We have quite a few that meet here at the church. The young moms meet or 2 to 3 times a month. The Vintage Legacy group, which I like to tease Jay that he's getting close to vintage. I don't know what age. We're not there yet. You and we're not there at the vintage age yet, but Jay's getting closer to that. But that is a thriving group here at Northwest. They have a game night once a month.
Yeah.
Women's, men's, and then the individual small groups that meet in homes at church. There's really no reason not to be in a group here at Northwest. Yeah. And if you are not in a group, but maybe want to meet some more people and find a way into a group, serving's another way to really get into a group here at Northwest, getting a way to meet people. But I can say from personal experience, that groups also help to take care of each other within the church. we aren't a large church, but we're not a teeny tiny church either. And so being a part of a group allows us to help take care of each other in an even better way when we're dealing through health issues or financial issues or anything like that. The way, like you said, we can love on each other because we have everything we need in our community.
Yeah, everybody can find their group. Everybody
That's
can
right.
find their community. Every group is not for every person because every group has its own personality,
That's
and that's
true.
fine. If you need to move in between groups, that's not a problem.
Right.
That's just how it works. You have to find which one that works for you.
Right.
We have the different ages of our kids. Different purposes. Some want to go deep study. Some want
Right.
to be more social.
Right.
Some have a blend between the two. So,
Right.
I mean, you can always find your community, but obviously, if you need help plugging in, then our staff is here to help you
Oh,
get
yeah.
plugged in.
Absolutely.
And then we have some wonderful, dedicated volunteers
We do.
that work tirelessly to make sure that ministry works here. So.
Absolutely. Okay, good. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say on Sunday. It's going to be exciting. Thanks for being here with us today. I appreciate it.
And I might have something special. You might see a moonwalk Sunday.
Oh.
I'm just saying. I'm
Oh.
carrying the tradition of Jay. But just come and see.
There
just,
you
just
go.
come and see.
Because you never know
You just never know.
what's going to happen when Pastor
Blue
Walker's
hair,
in the pulpit.
Pink hair, moonwalking.
I know
You
it.
just
I
never
love
know.
it.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. Well, Stacey, we appreciate you being here. Thank you for talking with us today and give us a little sneak peek of Sunday. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
So one thing that I forgot to mention in our lunch break today is that while Jay is gone, he is asking for your prayer requests. One of the that he feels. Let me start over. I don't know why I'm struggling. I'm
Don't
really.
Look at the camera, look behind it, pretend you're talking to someone.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to talk directly to everybody though.
Yeah, but I'm saying don't look at the camera, look just above it.
Okay.
And pretend like you're talking to someone. Because if you look directly at the camera, then you start.
Usually I don't mess up though, but it's fine. So one of the things that I forgot to mention during lunch break today is that while Jay is away on his prayer sabbatical, he is asking for your prayer requests. He desires to pray over you. As our pastor, that is something that he feels called to do, that he feels is one of his greatest honors, is to pray for the congregation. And so he wants your prayer requests. So I wanted to remind you guys about the email address to send those prayer requests. It is prayer@nwcc.net. If you need a direct link, make it easy. I tried to make it easy for you. If you go to the app under upcoming events, it is at the very top. You can click on that graphic, on that icon, and it'll have the email address listed there for you. Please send all of your prayer requests to Pastor Jay while he is gone this week and this weekend so he can continue to pray for you. Thanks, guys.